Go XLR is open. Hey everybody, what is going on? There's some chat to catch up with already. Whew! What is happening? Cobra, I am not at the airport yet. I have to load in from the beginning to make sure I don't mess up. Thank you so much for the sub. Continuing your sub. Hopefully you'll see Manic DJ. Hopes you'll see everyone. I hope I'll see everyone. Galaxy Man, you just got the, did I read you just got the sim? Very nice. I hope it goes well for you. With some custom, Cobra said was custom control setup. You really like the Joby with a Y. I'm okay with it. I'd prefer the Helica Chopper, but if this is how the thing really performs, like it is a real life aircraft, it's pretty incredible. It is pretty incredible. CIA Cowboy, what's going on? How are you, sir? You've never flown this before. It is weird. I've got my control camera on because it's weird, and you do have to set up your controls for it because it's not a plane and it's not a helicopter, so it has its own controls. So I have to kind of look at what I did there. Greetings and salutations. Que pasa, airman? What was I looking at? I flew it the other day for the first time on the Wednesday flight. And then, so I've been playing around with it over the holiday, over the long weekend. And it's pretty cool. I'm a little surprised. Hello to folks on YouTube. If you're watching from the YouTube, we're over here on Twitch with most of the chat, but I will see you if you say hello or anything like that. I will see the chat. So let me get started. First of all, free flight, obviously. We're not doing the career today, unless somebody really wants me to see some flying some, what are they called? Scenery flights, showing people scenery. I could do that at the end. That's how far I've gotten in the career mode, because I'm already bored with showing people scenery.
Now,
anyway,
what I have for your starters today is a potato-encrusted scallop with lobster
I'm not
foam.
starting.
And we're going to top that with some nice...
Oh, I am. I'm going to jump in. A big thank you for the link to the little NavMap client. Yeah, we got a little NavMap client already for the maps, and so we can connect them now. And wait, let me put that link in because I still have it open. No, I don't. Oh, I closed it. Oh, what a dork. Hold on one second. That is kind of an important link. Oh, I put it in my Discord. I could go from there. It's kind of a good one. It's a really good one. As soon as I find it, I will throw it in for everybody. Because we've already gotten an update so that you can put the... thanks to Lima Kilo Mike, we have an update for little nav maps to where you can put them in the EFB. As soon as I remember how to copy and paste. There it is, right there. Starting airport is right at the bottom there. Kilo Oscar Sierra Tango. Kilo Oscar Sierra Tango. So with that client, if you use little nav maps, you can put it into your EFB. I'm going to do it after I start. So I was checking my conditions because this keeps... obviously, this is a bug. It has me on live because I guess anytime... So if I go off here, then I stay there. And when I go back to live, it goes live time. That's what it is. It goes to live multiplayer, which is wrong. Anyway, you want to be air traffic. Actually, I don't want air traffic. Let me go back and turn that off. That's not what I want. Weather is up to you, but you want this on all players. That's important. And today, Southeast Asia, if you're going to fly with this bunch of folks. So I'm not even loading anything into my EFB because two things. Not loading the EFB because I've got it now in little nav maps. Second thing, this doesn't do cold and start. I tried cold and start and the controls get really weird. They get wonky with a Y. The Joby with a Y gets wonky with a Y. And there we go. Oh, and hopefully, I also had 2 crashes today. which who knows what that was from. I tried to load the 225 and the sim kept crashing. So could have been the aircraft, could have been the time of day, could have been the way the moon was pointing in Oregon at that time of day. You never know. Sky Command, Jolito for Presidente. Ugh. What's up, sir? Inconsistent sim in 2024. Inconsistent sim indeed. I'm just so in love with it, though, with certain aspects of it. The things that don't work, I'm not wild about. The things that do work, I think are great. But the things that don't work suck. But the things that do work, I'm really digging. There it is. There's people all around me here. Hopefully, so someone inside my aircraft. That's always weird. I think, yep, someone's inside. Hopefully, if I slew a little bit, hopefully it won't break the world. There's the Joby. What's that over there? Is someone flying the... Oh, I've got no labels. My labels are off. My labels must be off. So we got at least 3 of us. Perhaps more. Is anyone, same. Same, exactly, right? The things that are great are great. That must be a Huey, a Togue's Huey. It's not, designed for us. It's not ready for prime time yet. And what was I going to do? Oh, I'll go over should I go over what I did? This is with the help of, people in the Red Heron Pilot Group on Wednesday. So this is my throttle quadrant here, right there. I'll show you what I did. So that is the throttle axis. You have to set it up. Oh, whoops. It just went somewhere. You have to set it up specifically for this aircraft because a Joby is not an airplane or anything else. It's a weird thing. Is it ailerons? Oops, I'm doing stuff here. I can't turn it off or it'll... So there's the... You have to put the elevator and aileron axis in specifically for the Joby, wherever you have that set for. I don't think it'll do anything here. I don't think this will do anything. Joystick axis. And then your rudder axis... For my rudder pedals defaulted to that. You see how it's moving side to side? That's how you move this around side to side. And it's so bizarre. It's just so bizarre. She's not quite ready, LOL. A few updates collectively from everyone and we'll be sorted. Yeah. A few updates from Microsoft. You know, I'm not flying across the country again to talk to people that don't even listen. That's all I can say. Love it, hate it. I got a love-hate relationship with the sim right now, just for the moment. But yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna be incredible. Some of the things we're gonna look at today are amazing. The Joby is, you know, many of the aircraft are cool. There's Dano. What's Dano flying today? He's flying. It's gonna disappear in a moment. Cody is here. Cobra is here. Nova Stuff is here. Dipe is here. In the Joby. Oh, Marco is here. Shibadoo is here. Twice. Hawkwind is here. Red Heron is here. Let's see what he's up to while I drink my non-alcoholic probiotic kombucha. I do have the Huey. But because the Huey isn't ready, it may or may not show up. So I saw it just a moment ago. I saw someone else flying it. I haven't flown it yet. And it might be one of those things with multiplayer at first. Oh, you're over there, though. Who asked Cowboy Cody? Yeah, I've got the Huey. I should see you. I can't see you from here because you're too far away. It's a whole new... what's the word? A whole new multiplayer issue thing. See, there's the Huey. The weird thing is, it gives us a Huey model that doesn't appear to have anything to do with the Togue Huey. That doesn't seem to be our Huey. I'm also setting my sound right now because I forgot to do that. So I'm going to set my sound so that we can hear when I talk. What did that do? Oh, that's weird. That was weird. There we go. Now I have control. I am in control. Yeah, isn't that weird? It is really weird. I mean, this is kind of a cool Huey model, but it looks like the freeware Togue Huey. Looks like his freeware Huey from a million years ago. So, Manic DJ, did you see what I did in the beginning? Very beginning of the stream? I just showed you should be seeing everyone if you do that. It's got to be set on all players. When you set it to live time from any other time, it sets it back to live players only, and it's very weird. Hey, we've got an air crane, which I always mention this, was built very near where I am. These were built, I can't remember where, but in Oregon. Those are from Oregon. We are now in Astoria. We're going to look at a bridge, and we're going to fly around a little. If it's your first time in the Joby, just set up your aileron. If you're using a game controller, they're probably there. You cannot start this thing cold and dark and have it work. It's just weird. You did that and nothing. We are at Astoria Airport, so it's Kilo, I almost said Oscar. Kilo Alpha Sierra Tango. Kilo Alpha Sierra Tango. My airport identifier that I used to have on screen doesn't work anymore. It is gone because, new sim. So we'll start with the basic stuff. I'm in my wrong camera. It's very strange aircraft. The throttle is backwards and forwards at first. So if I just want to go forward on the ground, I put the throttle forward and it'll go forward on the ground and go through this aircraft like that. And then if I want to stop, I can either go back and then back to neutral, or I can hit the brakes. And then to go up, in hover mode. We're in hover mode now, obviously. So when you stop, you stop. It's all electric. Oh, let me get this little info. This is from Joby Aviation, not from Microsoft. From Joby Aviation. We all want to spend less time traveling and more time living. At Joby Aviation, we're making that possible with our pioneering electric aircraft. It's faster, cleaner, smarter way to carry people through our lives. Powered by 6 electric motors, our aircraft takes off and lands vertically, giving us the flexibility to serve almost any community. Flying with us might feel more like getting into an SUV than boarding a plane. In other words, it is a giant drone. That's kind of cool, though. I like their animation. I just liked their animation. It's fun. Who knows? Yes, if this is telling us that it's quicker to take an aircraft to the airport from downtown New York than it is to drive. Can you believe that? That is shocking. Shocking indeed. Okay, I'm back to serious stuff now. So when that plan is going to include stops at the beach, by the way. Stops at the beach and flights under bridges and things. When we pull back in hover mode, it simply goes into a hover. And because I have my throttle slightly back, it started to back up. You watch these 3 things here, and they'll tell you what you're going to do. My pedals still work like pedals. They work like a rudder, although they're just adjusting the engines, I think, because there's no real rudder. So they're just adjusting the engines. You see that the flaps are automatically in while we have it in this mode. And if I want to get back to the ground, now here's the weird thing. You don't reduce the power, you push forward on the stick. Isn't that weird? I think that's the weirdest thing. And you can taxi around on the ground as I was demonstrating. Hey, very nice. Look at that. Sticking right with it. That must be Cobra. Or maybe that's Red Heron. I don't know. It's fantastic. Nice gentle landing. And then go all the way down. And I'll just go forward a little on my wheels. And we can just drive around this way if we want to. We can just drive around. If you don't want to just drive around, let's go to the bridge. This is what's really cool. So you put the throttle full forward. I think you have to be a certain height before it switches. I'm still digging on these trees. When I was playing with this the other day, let's hear it. When I was playing with this the other day, there was deer. I saw some deer, but they ran away before I could catch them. So they just ran out randomly. Now we're in flight mode. So now when we turn, it's just like turning. Now we've got an airplane. See, it's in full flight mode. So now you're just flying a plane. And you've got a nice short bridge here. Oh, well, let me turn my head on. I like to have my head on. It won't affect how my speaking or doing things correctly. And we've got a nice, huge, huge bridge. This bridge, it goes across from Oregon to Washington. And it's a very unique design, as it's got a bridge for the boats and the front part, and then it has a bridge just right on the water. We should go park there for a second and see if we see a boat sitting there. Has anyone seen like boats much? It seems to me like the boats aren't in yet, or the boats are, you're not seeing them till you get right on them. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm all by myself. Oh, there's red hair. It's fast. I'm at 160 already. It's very fast. Let's see if I can land it on a... Whoops, what was that? It got bumpy. Let's see if I can land it on a bridge. Also, if you turn, if you let go of your stick, it stays in the turn. And when you go down, it'll just stay where you put it. So it seems to be some type of built-in sass. It's a sassy little thing. Now I'm going to pull all the way back and see how fast. It takes a minute, but it will now stop. And I should be able to set down on this portion of the bridge. That is the theory. That's my theory. So you do see boats, okay, because this should be, actually in 2024, this area is full of ships. It is absolutely full of ships. So it's not like I haven't seen any, I'm just not seeing very many. Okay, let's go down. How come I'm not going down? Am I not stopped? I thought that would put me down. Is it just slow? Yeah, it's slow. Yep, it's just slow. Okay, go forward. As I go, whoa, that was nice. Attempting to land on the bridge, it could take a minute. Because it's kind of slow in this. So if you turn it off, then you got no boats. If you... AI traffic now includes boats. Oh, okay, that's what I wondered. So I do have to have AI traffic on. Let me go turn it back on. That's not hard. But I kind of have to stop. Well, I can dive down here. I think I can dive down. My throttle is pulled back all the way.
500.
And then level it out and see if I can stop right here on the bridge. I don't think it's going to do it in time. Oh, it might. No, it might. Might make it. Come on. Come on, come on. Get down there. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. There we go. Now keep going down. And yeah. And then the throttle in the center. All right. Of course, this is assuming that the bridge is... There it is. There it is. And then center the throttle. Right? There we go. Okay, so I got to turn live traffic on. Oh, that's here. Go here, settings, online, settings online, air traffic type. So this is part of it. So I need to have real time online. And I actually know this area. This should be full. This should be full of boots. We should have boots everywhere. I'm also going to get a few planes at the airport. But we should have boats when I hit resume. Resume. There's a bunch of people at the airport. You're missing the bridge. Hey, folks, come have a look. It's killer. It's awesome. And hello. I see. Oh, I think those are the name of the boats. There's some boats at port, but there's no ships right there. This is the mouth of the Columbia. And it's an extremely busy port, and they park right here. Oh, there are a bunch out there. I think those are all ships. I think those are all ships out there. Somebody just did a flyby. You don't know if I want to fly with y'all or play FS25, but they're both good. So I turned it off. Now I got no boats. Yeah, got it. You can't drop water on me. Yeah, I don't know if the water drops are working outside of the missions. I know that the sprayers work in some of the aircraft, but not all. It's very quiet out here. There's like no noise at all with my engine off. No seagulls. Nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, let's continue and go to the first stop, which is just... Oh, there you go. Oh, that was loud. I just turned my headphones way up. I don't know what that was, though. It was an aircraft. It was an aircraft. Let's cruise down the coast. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to show you the EFB. So we're in the EFB, and this is the regular map. I hope this works. Nice if they had the Edmund Fitzgerald at port somewhere. The Edmund Fitzgerald, it sunk. Oh, so I go down to these dots here. First of all, I have to go into my little nav maps. Let's bring that up. Into my little nav maps, you have to go to Tools. This is if you got the link that I was showing earlier. You turn on the web server, and once that's on, then you can do the rest of this. Now you're in the EFB. You go to these dots, and you go little nav maps. Look at this. Oops, yes, it is running. I just turned it on. Well, it would work if the server was running, but apparently it's not. Let me try this again. Into my little nav maps over here, and go to the tools. Also go to options and make sure it's on the right server. See, there's the server. There's web server, and that's what it says it needs to be on. Okay. Oh, you know what I just did? When I was showing you, I clicked on it. And when I clicked on it, I turned it off. Run the web server. There. Now it's on. So now if I open it, it's clicked on. I just clicked it off, trying to show people this great new tool. We can't see drop-down boxes. You can't see... Oh, really? In the little nav map, you can only see... That's bizarre. You can only see the map. You can't see the drop-down boxes. Well, it's under Tools, and then Run Web Server. Tools, Run Web Server. It's also in the instructions. In the instructions. Since Asobo didn't add import PLN option for Xbox players, I wrote my own so I can finally import shared plans. Oh, that's awesome. It is really... there's so many unfortunate things about that. So when I go here, I go little nav maps, and now my little nav maps is right there. So this is, and you can zoom in and out, right? I think so. I think you just do that. Yeah, it's like you're looking at the little nav map normally. Our first airport is just a few miles away, and there are some rocks next to it. So let's see if I can make it to an airport and a beach. Let's try this. There's something very loud. Hawkwind is in something I don't have. I'm guessing it's an H130 or H160 or H something. It's not going to tell me. The labels, you just never know what it's going to tell you. All right, let's go. It is an H145. Okay. I haven't got to putting that in yet. I was about to, but there's so much stuff, as we know. This way, I want to go past the port where there are some ships, but not many. Ah-ha! So I'm still not going to have every aircraft yet. I'm slow. Whoa! What? See what was that? What was that? Okay. Gonna go by here. Now there's some ships. The Longren, the Miss Molly Elton, the Columbia Responder, and don't hit the cliff. Oh my gosh. It goes from nothing to 160 really fast. Really, really fast. We'll fly by the airport on our way. And we'll cruise down there. Your Joby won't work. Did you load the Ghost? Did you load it in cold and dark? If you did,
Hello,
don't.
peasants.
Or try again without the cold and dark. So load it in warm and light. You almost forgot, but you found it. You got it. You found it. We're just going right down the coast right here. Oh, and now Cody is in the H125. The H125. Oh, and there's some more boats parked over there. There's just none on the ocean. All right, we do have boats. I lied. Not for me. Boy, this guy is quiet. It's very quiet, and it probably actually is because it's an electric aircraft, so it probably is kind of quiet. Put on some background music as well. Whoa, that was loud. This is near where the Astoria is on the Oregon coast. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. This is real weather. We have a really nice day today. Really nice day. And from here, the great thing about the little nav maps on my EFB is I can look at the wind and stuff. So my wind is 2 knots. This is really unusual for this part of the world. Really unusual. I'm nearly on the magenta line. If you have the maps, I mean the plan, if you've got the plan. I could also load it into here. I think if I loaded the plan into my EFB, then I will have it here as well. Let me see if I can fly a little bit slower. By the way, if anyone's wondering what the cruise speed is, the cruise speed on this is about 160. Oh, and yeah, the throttle seems to be on or off. It's hard to cruise, to change the cruise speed. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a little difficult. I just pulled back throttle, not much difference. Oh, what was that flash? What did that mean? Still just learning like everyone else, just checking it out, trying to figure out where I'm at. I'm probably going to still follow my habits of looking to the side. Oh, that first airport's a little further than I thought. A little further than I thought. Okay, cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are coming over Gerhardt Golf Links. And, oh, I see. I took Seaside Municipal off of the... There's an airport right here. I thought this was on my map, my plan. I think I might have made 2 plans. I thought this was right on my plan right there. It's a nice little airport. So this is the town of Seaside. Beautiful looking. Did I slow down a little? No. I pulled throttle back. I'm the exact same speed. Not really any difference. And even though there's no autopilot, it does seem to stay exactly where you put it. See, it just kind of stays where you set it. It's very interesting. I'm passing by these beaches just because coming up is some even cooler beaches. There's some rocks and stuff I want to see. And then I will complain about how the crabs aren't right on the beach. The crabs right on the beach aren't exactly how they should be, you know. There are no crabs on the beach, I guess. And how can we play that? We need an unplayable meme. Unplayable blurb. Or sound effect of some kind. What if there's like a goat scream we could get or something like that? But it's really easy. Look at the windows are huge. Absolutely massive. Visibility, fantastic. I think I'm down to 81 aircraft now. I had about 91 aircraft to check out. I'm down to 81. Very curious. So there's an update on the 4th, if people didn't hear. There's an update on the 4th. There's a couple of rocks. We've got a rock coming up pretty soon that is a point of interest. It's actually, they fixed it up nice. Is there an aircraft count somewhere in the sim? No! Not that I have found. That kind of annoys me. You can't see all the aircraft anymore like the old sim. So they don't have that anymore that I could see. I think this cliff has a name too. Ecola State Park. Oh, the Tillamook Lighthouse is out there? Is it really? Oh, Tillamook Lighthouse is out there. Is it there? It's not there. The lighthouse is not in the sim, but it's out on that rock. It's Tillamook Lighthouse. And then this rock is this rock coming up here is not the one I was thinking of. This is just a rock off Cannon Beach. No, this is a Haystack Rock. Haystack Rock near Cannon Beach. Let me put... Oh, you know what? I might have to stop on the beach and get the charger out. I'm already running low. I totally forgot that I needed to stop and charge. Oh, I just floored it. I want to do the opposite. I want to slow down and see if we can hover by Haystack Rock. There we go. Oh, not even that! Cody is in the A10. I don't think you'll be hovering in that. Very good. Going to some beaches, man. Hey, man. All right, I'm trying to stop near there, and I'm giving myself lots of time because, as Cobra pointed out, it takes a minute to stop. It does not stop on a dime. Now I think I'm going to need a little power to get there. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Lots of airports along the route to stop to catch us at.
500.
I really thought, I mean, I might be overthinking it, right? But I really thought they would put some seals on this. And sea lions and stuff, because they hang out here quite a bit. So with the animals we have now, I thought maybe they would put some stuff on here. I'm going to see how well I can sort of go around it. Like, whoops. Oh, no, don't do that. No. Don't do that. See, that's where it gets wonky. Go back. Oh, now I've gone too fast. Okay, get into a hover right here. Yeah, that's what I want. Easy does it, cowboy. Easy does it. Why are you turning? There. And then put the throttle to neutral. There it is. And now go down a little. Down. There we go. So the rock is not as interesting. Right now. However, where Red Heron is really interesting. Let me go over there. Let me land there. And these are pretty fun that they can land anywhere. If I land in the water, I'm assuming it will crash. Assuming it'll crash and burn. It should be going forward. I'm not sure why it isn't. There we go. I found another spot to go to. Okay, forward is just the throttle. Just the throttle. It's very interesting trying to do hover type maneuvers. Very interesting. We are near Haystack Rock in Oregon. We're closest to S6S. Is that right? Yeah, Sierra 6 Sierra is our closest airport. What do you think that is in the water? Did you see that right there? That looks like a car in the water. Oh, you know what? I know why it looks like a car in the water. You can probably drive on this beach. And so someone was driving on the beach when they took the satellite picture. I figured it out for myself. But look at the beach. Look at this. Yes, Sierra 6 Sierra is the closest airport to us right at this time. Trying to get it into neutral where I will stop. Why aren't you stopping? Stop. There we go. Okay, emergency brake on. Oh, nice. Nice. I think that's one of the best characters yet. That looks mean. That looks mean. That looks scary. So I'm going to show, this is a cool thing about this. You have to go to load mode, and then you go to sim actions, and you go to charger. And so now my charger's plugged in, right? There's my charger. I've got, it's, I buried some of the cable in the sand because you always want to bury. Oh, look, it made indentations. It made indentations in the sand. See, those are the kind of things that I do like. Those are the kind of things I live for. Silly little stuff like that. Absolutely silly. And like that. People playing hide and seek. Now we can open all the doors. We can open them all. As these people are freaking me out. See, we've got the doors all open. We're taking in some sun. Oh, is there a temperature on here today? Is there a temperature? It's 11C. It's cold. It's effing cold. PFD settings. Can I change this? Bearing. Other PFD settings. Attitude overlays. Altitude units. AOA. Nope. It is going to be, that is the only thing you got. That's it. Don't like the temperature in Celsius? That's too bad. Okay. The top of this rock is not flat. And as it should not be. It's not a flat rock. There's another one coming up that's flat. That is red heron. That is really funny. That is really funny. Oh, I didn't get my character out. That's not even what I meant to do. I meant to go back here. And, well, how do I get out? No, that's photo mode. Oh boy, it's been a few days since I've done everything that you can do in this sim. There it is. Where'd he go? He disappeared. Look at the detail on this thing, man. Look at that. It appears to be windier now. It's rocking and rolling, but the sand is what I wanted to check out. I mean, look at that. Look at the sand. It's fantabulous. What is that noise behind me? Who's got the vacuum cleaner? Who brought a vacuum cleaner? Maybe that's the 407. That might be the 407. Got Hawkwind here, Manic DJ. The Ghost found us. Wind Dreamer's here, Marco is here. I really need to put that 145 in because I know a lot of people are going to be flying it. I just thought I would spend a little time with the actual sim. With just the sim. There we go. And I redid my character. I look completely different now. I tried a different face. Still looks nothing like me. So I'm expecting somebody like Got Friends to give us our own, give us the ability to put our own faces on there. Looking at the plugin or whatever it is, it looks like we should be able to do that. Went in photo mode, your game crashed in photo mode? Well, I have had 2 crashes today, which is 2, I think, one more than I've had the whole time. And it still came back up right away. There are now a couple of different guides if you're having problems. There are a couple of different guides for things you can try. At Microsoft and on Facebook, there's a couple different places. Check it out. Your game has never crashed. That's amazing. Wow. Is there anyone else? Okay, what's happening there? Did you see that? It started jumping around. That's really weird. Okay, let's... oh, is that not it? Wait a minute. I thought that was it. Where's my run? I thought it was this. Is it... Oh, there we go. Go for a little jog on the beach. The beach textures, I know it doesn't really change. I just thought it was pretty cool. Thought it was pretty cool, but there should be little dead crabs, you know? And there should be seaweed. And there should be a dead... Oh, there's the 225. That looks so different than what I picture it to look like. It has the same problem as the 145 160 where the gears don't come down. And will I run into this? Yes, I will. I'll run right into it. Run right into it. Okay, how do I get... Oh, hello, Wall's out there by the rock. He's all the way out there. Wait, let me see if there's some good photographing going on that I don't even know about. Because it looks like it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, there is. I knew it. I knew it. When are we going to tire of that walking on water? Yes, we can walk on water. You got all the way up there. That's killer. Someone got all the way up to the top of the walk. Oh, the rock. Top of the rock. Check out the ripple effects under your chopper. Wow. Yeah, I don't get the same effects in multiplayer as you see, but I know it's incredible. This is why I'm liking this sim. The way the beach looks right now, the rock we actually had in 2020. I wasn't going to tell anyone. I was looking for animals and stuff. Marco was there looking all majestic. Dipe is hovering in a jet. That's amazing. I mean, we really should be able to go in the water and have the water go up over our clothes, like drowned. We should be able to drown. We should be able to walk out to where it's too deep for us to walk. And then when it gets too deep, you know, we crash and we go back to the plane. I mean, come on. I'm not smelling anything here either. I don't smell a thing. I really should smell something. What the heck? So that I think that is a car that was driving on the beach. It looks like a pickup. It's got to be what it is. Got to be. It almost looks like a fire truck. Maybe it's a rescue vehicle. All right, let's move on to the first airport. This is why I didn't give us a very long route, because the next vehicle I want to try is going to take a while, and I really wanted to look around a lot. Just down the beach is another spot with some cool rocks and wait a minute, that's not my aircraft, is it? What happened? That's not... What happened to my... Oh, does the charger disappear when you... It's still photo mode. Dude, that's still photo mode. When you are charged, does the charger disappear? Or was that not me? Oh, why didn't it keep... What happened? Unplugged. We'll plug it in. What happened? Red Heron, did you unplug my charger? That's all I can figure. You unplugged it somehow. Because you were bending... You were looking very suspicious and bending down there and stuff. I think you unplugged it. It's true. And look at the detail even on the charger. Look at that. For a second, I thought there was a beer sitting on it, but that's not a beer. That's a relief valve or something. Something else. Also, it's chugging. So it must be a gas charger because it's sitting there chugging. Also, if you want to get charged faster, you can up the speed. Yes, I did that. I put it on 2 times. I know you can go to 10 times, and it's 16 times, and it's going to charge in about 2 seconds. At 100% charge, we could probably make it to Florence. I don't even know if I'll get that far before I try some other stupid vehicle that I can't fly. Not that this is stupid. This one is pretty cool. Did I make a back seat? I did. I have now reset my quick buttons, my quick view buttons. 32 times. Oh, it goes to 32 times. I'm almost there. Oh, it does. Look, boom. And we're done. And my doors close themselves. And who is that? Who's that character? There's a character down the beach. Wingtip. Wingtip 59, hello. Welcome in. Wingtip is on the beach and flying at the same time. That is a trick. That is a trick. I'm so glad they improved the multiplayer. Yes, indeed. Okay. So we pick it up. Oh, no, it's not in flight mode. To pick it back up, you have to go... All the doors are closed. Unplug charger. Nope. Unplug charger. Uh-oh, I lost my... Go back. That's it. Go to fly mode. Back to fly mode. Pull back on the stick. It goes up. And then when you have a nice height, you... As with all of our vehicles, we cram the throttle forward. Like we do with everything. And then once your airspeed comes alive, that's when you're back in aircraft mode. And the reason I want to stop down the beach is there's some really cool rocks. There's more types of rock. There we... Come on. There we go. There we go. Cody with the flyby. I think this is the spot. Yeah, this is the spot. So these are not add-ons. That rock was a POI, right? A point of interest. These are not POIs. I think they look better. I'm going to turn around and try and land right there. Because look at all those little rocks in that cliff. This cliff looks really good. So I'm going to try and do this. Let's see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. I'm pulling back throttle now. I'm coming back around. I'm probably, getting a little fast on that. I think the A400 is loud from a distance. Yeah, I'm sure. Come on, come on. No, you've got it. You're gonna make it. There we go.
500.
500, that's what I want. Now stop. Stop. Oh, so close. So close to what I wanted it to do. Now go down. Just past the point I was looking for. Okay, just turn around. Back to neutral with the throttle. Go right down here. Look at these rocks. Look at these rocks. This is incredible. Forward a little, forward a little. It'll crash me I think it'll crash me if I go in the ocean. What do you think? I think if I land in the water, it'll crash me, and I don't want to crash. I'm gonna see. I said there was no crabs. I have to look in here and see. My Stream Elements is reminding me, if you like what you see, consider dropping a follow. Same on the YouTube. If anyone's watching, consider doing a sub, getting notices, and all those little things. The YouTube stream is a new thing. There we go. So let's look at this, man. These are amazing. These are really amazing. Oh, and here you can hear the birds when there's nobody here. When all the people aren't doing flybys. You can hear the birds in the ocean. You can hear the ocean, you just can't see it do anything. Let's see if there's any little crabs in here. Oh, nice one. I heard that. I thought maybe in the images they would be little crabs, but no. No, but there is. Is that red heron coming right up? That looks killer. That looks fantastic. I wonder if my pictures work today. Nope, my pictures don't work today. I'm having a real problem with taking pictures in the game other than with the screenshot thing. Oh, that worked. That was really cool too. Great screenshot. But look at this cliff. That is really good. Somebody's coming up and disturbing my little bird sounds. I'm gonna try and get lower, but the plane yanked the nose up. Oh, it probably has a danger. It won't let you do bad things. Lag wheezy, eerie seeing rotorcraft hovering without moving propellers. Well, they do have moving fans. They have moving fans. It is finally happening where the drone technology is coming to the world of passenger flight. It's really crazy. RIP moving props for MP. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, you know, they had that problem in the first place. They had that problem in 2020 and they fixed it. So perhaps, maybe they will fix it here. Let them know, go to the forums, let them know that it's ridiculous not to have things in multiplayer that we already had. Just let them know. I'm sure they haven't heard it enough times. Because they haven't fixed it, and they could fix things like that without doing anything. That's a download deal. So here's another rock. This one has not been done up. It's just from the satellite. That is just from the satellite stuff. Yeah, not having moving props, not having things work right is, it's a little annoying. It definitely is. Not saying, I'm not going to pretend it's not. But sitting here with this sand and these rocks, well, that's pretty cool. That's less annoying. Definitely. Oh, look, it's down to 93% already. Okay, let me look at my big map, big picture map, which I can look at here now. See, we're right by this next airport, which is Niholium Bay State. Niholium State. We're going to stop there for a minute, which I think is by Newport. Oh, I thought I could grab this in here. I guess I can. There we go. Oh, I just can't move it. I see. Nope, that's before Newport. So we're going right over there. We'll hang out for just a second. Couldn't get lower than 1600? Are you kidding? Oh, that's really strange. What did you do? I bet your autopilot's on. I bet you have some kind of autopilot or auto feature that you're not familiar with. Here we go. Going up, cramming throttle forward. That's the technical term. First FS experience in 2024, and I'm having a blast in spite of the bugs. Oh, nice. I think a lot of people... Oh, what is that? We have a worm. Did you see that, folks? We had a worm go by from Dune. We got mixed up with another game. It just looked like a worm just went by. That was cool. There it is again. I'm sure someone's doing a low pass, but to me it looks like a worm. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Oh, I have to kind of follow my map because the airport is not on the coast. We gotta go inland just a little bit. So we're going over these mountains and trees and... Yeah. Oh, I get it. From Dune. Shahaloud. The Dune series, by the way, if you have... I think it's HBO. Really good. I'm really surprised. Really good. Are we past Rockaway? Yes, we just passed... I think we just passed it. I think that's where we were. But I could be wrong. Let me look on my map here. We were at Cannon Beach just now. We're before Tillamook. No, we have not passed Rockaway. It is Rockaway is past the next airport. A little ways down from the next airport. We have not passed it. Should we stop at Rockaway? I stayed there once. Tillamook is where the Tillamook Museum is, so that should be there for us. We have a stop at Tillamook. The museum is one of the POIs from 2020 that should still be there. My understanding is the new technology for the photogrammetry isn't in yet. I'm a little confused. Our airport is right down there then, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere in that vicinity. Oh, there, is that it? I think I see it. I see our airport. I almost said this thing really sucks gas, but it probably doesn't use any gas at all, since it's electric. Unless you're using a gas generator to power it. Let me see if I can get too fast. How about it, folks? Oh, it did. It said sync rate. Oh, I'm still, look, Red Heron, I'm still popping out the top. So I'm like this. My character is like this. Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty sure that's the airport dead ahead. The hard thing is figuring out at what point to slow down, because it seems to slow down very slowly. I can't get mine to slow down in stages. It's on or off. So now the power's off. Nearly choked on my teasing here. That's what we're here for, to have a good time. Just have a good time. Okay, I'm at 500 now. Slow down. Don't flip. Damn, who said that? Marco, of course. As I come into the airport. That'll be my next assignment when we leave. I like this. I've come to this airport lots of times. I do this route. This is like the third time we've done it on stream, but never in 2024. Now I've stopped. I stopped too fast. I really like this airport. Is that fuel right there in the front? So was it Nova stuff that was getting the good, the dust? And it looked like a worm because he was so low. Again, man, the rocks just... Oh, yeah, that is. Fuel is right at the front. So if you crash, if you miss the approach and you land short, you're going to land on the fuel. It seems like a really good idea, doesn't it? Uh-oh, like me? Like I'm doing now? It's weird to get used to these controls that make very little sense as far as aircraft go. Let's get on the runway. Let's just for fun. Yeah. And so eventually I can get the hang of it. It just takes a minute. Almost everyone here should be able to land here. I think even the A400 can land here, right? Dana, what are you in? What are you flying? Is it the 4? It's not telling me. It is not telling me. Oh, that is nice. Look at that. Look at the control there with Red Heron. He's got it figured out. He's got it figured out. Awesome sauce. You should, yeah, I'm thinking you should try. You should definitely try. Absolutely. I mean, that's what we're here for, after all. What airport are we at? We are at 3 Sierra 7. 3 Sierra 7, Nahelium Bay State. Nahelium Bay State. And, oh, for some reason that aircraft is showing. Oh, that's the H225. Oh, they haven't really fixed anything. The Berry Hawk, how you doing? They haven't really fixed any of our multiplayer complaints. And I mean, much bigger streamers than myself, much bigger, talked about this. We talked about, ooh, that's cool. That's a cool shot right there. As he goes around. Very, very nice. Now I'm starting to wonder if my live stream is live. It appears to be, and many people have checked in on the YouTube. It's even gotten a few likes. Thanks for the likes, whoever you are. I can see your chat if you say hello, but you don't need to. It's totally not necessary. I just got a big enough ego to do this anyway, even if no one's talking to me. I mean, that's how we started out, right? No worries. Your 407 VNE's at 140, so can't keep up with you drone flyers. And I'm trying, wingtip, I'm trying to fly slower, but it's also why I put in so many airports. I mean, we're stopped now. You got to be able to keep up with stopped aircraft. You know what I'm saying? But I can't figure out how to slow it. Or it's like full speed, it's on or off. That throttle is on or off. So I get to go for a hover to 160. You're coming into land from which direction, I wonder? Are you coming in here? There's Rad Pilot Randy. Oh, Jaden, I don't see you. Oops. Let's not get caught up in this multiplane. There you are. I see you. You're coming from that direction. All right, come on in. You should be able to easily land here. A400. Do you have reverse thrust programmed? We'll do one of these. There we go. We'll do one of those. Anybody do any extra eating this weekend? It's perfect music for a landing. Come on. That was a long time ago, Galaxy Man. We're now at 3 Sierra 7. 3 Sierra 7. 3 Sierra 7. There you are. It's on the plan, I believe. So we are at airport. No, it's not on the plan. Oh, I messed up. I have two different plans. I made a plan in the sim and then I changed it, and so the plane fail, or do you mean the plan fail? It's an airport. It's on the coast. Now I'm curious about my other plan. Wait a minute. How did I move this beach? I did something weird. Didn't stall and it was super unstable. Oh, you mean it just fell to the ground? Oh, okay. My guess is it's not you. Okay, let's continue. Let's keep going. Let's go to at Tillamook. I'll take a short break by the museum. People can check out the museum. It's only 10 miles? No, it's 10 miles to the turn. So we'll be at Tillamook Bay in 10 miles. Then we'll turn into Tillamook and we'll look at some cool stuff there. Cool stuff at Tillamook. Here we go. No, that didn't do it. Let me do this. Yes. Back inside my craft. Let me just go forward this way. Yeah. I'll just go like this for a minute. See what happens. Will it eventually take off, I wonder? Can you actually take off like this? You must be able to. Yes! Yes! You can do a rolling. You can do a traditional takeoff. Hey! That is one of my favorite planes so far. You're going to try the Beluga. Airplane uses rock form. It's super efficient. Rock form. I don't know what that is. So we're still at 81% power. We've been flying for a minute. 81%. Kev Sim Corner, how you doing? Welcome to the party. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. A little shout out for Kev Sim Corner. Also a streamer. Let's go along the coast though. We don't just want to, we want to go along the coast. So again, I'm going to pull my power back. My throttle is now back. See, it's pulled back, but it is not, the plane doesn't care. It does not care. This area is really nice. Really nice along the Oregon coast here. It's real weather. I think it's real time. Oh, where is my time? It must be right here. Think of it like a train. Oh, like a train. So it has to... You know what? I have not. But I think I understand, because when you're in a train, you have to pull the power back and then it slowly slows down, right? Except there's no brakes here. Don't trains have brakes? Very silly illusion. Very silly illusion to Pokemon. Oh, okay. Super effective for when an attack lands very well. So Disco Jane's airplane in rock form and falls out of the... Oh, okay. He probably got it. I didn't get it. There's the...
This is
Tillamook.
the German Coast Guard.
Shit.
We are thinking.
This has to be
What
Pacelli.
are you
Has to
thinking
be.
about?
So if I pull power all the way back, then I will slow down like a train. Yep, then it slows down. But then I can't keep it there, can I? Can I keep it like at a slower speed? Oh, you kind of can if you don't bring power all the way. Now I'm at 142. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Kind of. I mean, yeah, that works. We're going to look for the Tillamook watcher display. Anything above 50% accelerates, below slows down. So, yeah, I've been trying to put it at 50%, right there. Right there. And it would still just keep 100, but now it's slowing down. Oh, there's a bunch of boats here. That's what those are. There's the Shogun, the CG47254, the CG47235, and the Jenny Arain or Jenny Train, the Jean Arain. So there's boats, because I got the boats turned on. Fishing boats, of course. Hey, that's very accurate. That's exactly what should be out here. Other thing I've noticed is you cannot land on them yet. I don't know what's going on there. They promised I could land on them. Not so far. But I can look at them. That's great. I can't remember when I saw the Tillamook Deli. The white dot in the center means to excel or decel. Okay. Well, I did slow it down. I got it slowed. Very cool, man. Very cool, man. Woo! We got some folks here. We got a whole bunch of flyers and some boats. You know, they introduced another boat in 2020, and it's in the marketplace, so I assume it will be coming here. Trying to remember where. Oh, if we go right down this highway, we should see the Tillamook Dairy, which is a famous dairy. They make cheese. They are largely makers of Tillamook cheese. And yeah, I just heard some terrible things about their practices. But hey, it's great. I lived on it for 40 years until I had to stop eating cheese. I lived on Tillamook cheese. You can have bread and cheese. You can have bread and mayonnaise and cheese. 500. You can have apple pie and cheese. You can have eggs with cheese. I could go on. It's like the Spam song, but with cheese. Everything with cheese is great. Cheesecake, of course. We're landing at Tillamook. In Tillamook, if you can't land in Tillamook, you haven't learned how to fly your plane yet, and you need to get a license. Cheese can't pair with a shocking number of other foods. I think that's it right there. I think that's the Tillamook Dairy, but it's not represented very well. But I think it's that big building right there. You can go on tours and get all kinds of samples of cheese. And the last time I went, unfortunately, was more recently when I knew cheese was not a good thing for me. You'll land it. You can do it! What are things that cheese doesn't go well with? It doesn't go well. I'm trying to think of some things that doesn't go well. It goes good with apple. Should I wait for you to see? If you want me to see it, you'll have to wait till I'm on the ground. If you don't care about me seeing it, then just go for it, man. Don't even worry about it. But if you would like me to see it, of course I have to be over there. Mustard. What do you mean mustard? What about a hamburgers or hot dogs with cheese and mustard? Mustard? Holy mackerel. Cheese and crackers, man. I did figure out some things cheese didn't go well with that one. Oh, cake. Cheese doesn't go good with like chocolate cake. Maybe chocolate cake is not the best. Ketchup and mustard is a great combo. I'm not a fan of mustard, but if you like mustard, come on. Cheese and a hot dog and mustard. There's the air. I'm going to land at the Air Museum. Oh, wait, I have to land here because I said I would watch people land. So now I'm all the way slowed down, throttle all the way back. That should be braking. Brake, 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 brake. We'll come in and do like a traditional landing, and then we'll sit by the side of the road and watch. Watch people come in to get their cheese. Oh, nice! I want to see that! A fat beluga trying to land. You know, I didn't realize not only do we have the beluga, but we have the 747 freight aircraft. I just noticed that the other day. I think am I on the ground? No, I'm just stopped. So we go to neutral and we go down. And that'll get me all the way down. Ooh, look at that. The Ghost landing right on the dot. So we bring it up, just bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Chocolate mousse cake. Now, chocolate mousse cake is so good with cheese. The slice of Tillamook cheddar. That is just like the best thing. Okay, I'm assuming you're coming in this runway. I see Rad Pilot Red. Look at all these folks now. Welcome to Sunday Cruise. I didn't even mention. This is Flights with Joel's Sunday Cruise. We do this every Sunday. Thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, you're on Twitch. I'm sure I have new people checking it out. We always do this as a group flight. This is our second time. It's only our second week in 2024. I'm really having fun with it, so I'm kind of... Ice cream is so good. Yeah, they have good ice cream too. That's true. Tillamook makes incredible ice cream. Disco Jaden, I don't see you. And the doorbell just rang for real. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I'm gonna leave my camera here and go see what the doorbell is. And it wasn't a sound effect, so be quiet. Was my sister. I'm gonna hide back here. Someone else has already got the door. I'm just hiding. Where are my aircraft? Where's the beluga? Where did I miss it? Where's the beluga? Where's the A400? Did it happen while I was up trying to answer? I don't see anyone like that. Come on, where are there? Oh, there's a 415. And will it dump? No, you can't see it. Can't see it. There's Disco Jaden. There we go. Now we're seeing some stuff. Something's happening in the back there. Yeah, I see him. We are on it. Wait a minute. Turn off name tag so we can see. There we go. That better? There you are. Name tags off. All set. You gotta land before these two aircraft sitting here. You were hoping I would see flying a teapot, but that probably needs to wait for the marketplace support. Yes. This is true. Oh, great. The plane's not coming out right. That's probably one of those planes there, and it's not showing up correctly. Oh, that's a helicopter. My head is stuck out of the window, yes. It is. And what's weird is that Red Herons is not. Is Red Heron over there? Red Herons is not stuck out of the window. He's over at the museum. He's already over there. I'm going to go over there and hang out for a minute. In a minute. Cobra's is not, right? Cobra's is fine. Wait a minute. Now I lost everyone. Rad Pilot. Disco Jaden, you're still way out there. Okay, we're waiting for you. I'm being patient. We'll stay on the Red Heron cam for a moment. So that you're looking at is the Tillamook Air Museum. A lot of the aircraft, unfortunately, were taken by someone who owned the aircraft to a different museum. But it was full of a lot of aircraft. That is the largest wood building in the world. Right there. The largest or freestanding wood building or something like that. It is massive. I've been there several times. I used to go for my birthday, which is in January, and it's really, really cold because, you know, if it's 40 outside, it seems colder in there. It's cold, but some really cool aircraft. Really cool aircraft. Oh, you said you need to turn off your name tags and you can't find it. I programmed mine to the backspace button like I had in 2020. So I don't know where it is otherwise. I think you have to program it. Pretty sure you have to program it. I'm still waiting for him to come in. Still waiting over here. And hopefully I'll remember to switch. Hopefully I'll remember to switch cameras as soon as I do. As soon as I get it. You're turning off the proximity thing. Right on. This is the longest I've ever waited for a landing. You're flying again. Oh, you weren't even flying? Okay, dude, that might be too long. How far out are you? It doesn't tell me. Try Alt+2 to toggle nameplates. There you go, Marco, thanks. I'm on the 2020 keyboard, so nothing from 2024 is going to work for me. But backspace works. I programmed everything like I had it. I'm slowly putting everything back like I had it a long time ago. The Joby is pretty cool. If you haven't flown the Joby, it's worth checking out. You do have to reset your controls to work, but it's definitely worth checking out. Now, what's Nova stuff in that I don't have? Something. Here comes the Beluga. The A330 Beluga. Coming in. This will be cool. Is he going to make it? I don't think he's going to make the landing. I don't think he's going to stick it. How do I clean those freaking bugs off? I think you reload. I don't think they clean off until you reload. Gear down, gear down, gear down. Oh, he landed right on me. That's good. It is such a funny looking plane. I love it. I really love it. Is someone flying a 207? Someone flying a 207 in our group? Because that is really cool. Really cool. You need to find how to video to set up the Joby controls because you're lost. Okay, so it's not that hard. You're inside here. This is your aileron and rudder, but you have to set it up. Okay, so it does different things in hover mode than it does in flight mode. So when you get in the Joby, because it's not a plane or a helicopter, you have nothing. So you have to go and program your aileron and rudder. Oops, search by input. So this is my elevator access here. Oh, let me go to my camera. I missed the landing, didn't I? I didn't go to the camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here is my elevator, and then here's my aileron. So you have to do it specifically for the Joby, so it will be in there for the Joby, and then the same with the throttle. You have to set up a throttle axis. So here I have set up a throttle axis. Whoops. There, search by input. Throttle, and that's about all I've really set. And then it works differently. On the ground, the throttle makes you go forward and backward. There's forward. We'll brake. Oh, and then backwards. I haven't tried this yet. I think I will. Oh, you won't go backwards. It'll just stop. Then to go up on the ground, you pull back. When I leave my menu, look left. To go up, you pull back. And then it'll start going back. So you have to go to neutral with the throttle. Pull up. And now you're in a hover. So that's hover mode. Your feet or your rudders turn you around. But then once you get flying, it's just like flying an airplane. Mrs. Poops, how you doing? Such a happy plane. Which way am I supposed to look? Leave your menu. Look left. This way. All I'm seeing... Oh! Am I looking at the parachute? That's cool. I'm making my way over to the museum in my happy little plane. So yes, someone is in the... I believe that's the 207 skydiving edition. Now I'm going to kind of quickly go over to the museum. This building, it just blows my mind. I don't think we can land on the top. Has somebody landed on the top of the museum? Now I need to pull back because I'm getting too fast. Ah! Is this going to work or am I going to die? Okay. I'm good. I'm good. You'd recommend setting a 50% throttle command, which will maintain your speed so you can go slowly and not just firewall like... Oh, that's ridiculous, Cobra. I'm using a throttle. Weren't you watching? I just figured out how to go 140 instead of 160. Jeez. Pick on me when I'm doing things right, why don't you? Mean man. Mean Cobra. And now, actually, I can land when I figure this out. I actually have an indent on my throttle that puts it at 50%. So that works really well. But they do have commands for a lot of different... If you want to use buttons, they do have button commands for a lot of different parts. First beluga to go off-road. It actually works really good as a ground vehicle. It works quite well. Here's the Space Museum where I'm going to take... Oh, Frankie Poops is here. I think there might be an air in that building. Oh, you know what? Some of the planes aren't here. Some of the planes that they had for the other sim don't show up in this sim. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Okay. Also, you can only get 45% for the revs. Not sure what that means. 45% for the revs. I'm not quite sure what that refers to. Just not sure. Ah, changed my call sign to and ATC sounds hilarious. ATC? Yeah, I used ATC for a few seconds, and to me, it sounds the same as our previous sim. So I stopped using it immediately. I just stopped. I was looking for... Oh yeah, I'm right at the break time. You're getting in a heli. So we're going from here. Let me see if this works now. Let's see if my map works. After I come back from break, let me just check something. We've got Tillamook, and then we're going to Pacific City, which is a very nice little airport. And then we have, is it 37 miles? 37 miles to Newport. So at Newport Airport, I will be changing to the Blimp. And we'll see how that goes. I have the loosest understanding of the Blimp. I have set some controls. I'm not going to really be able to teach you specifically It's very complicated. It is very complicated. Did I leave the video up for that, or did I blow it and put that down? There's a video link I wanted to give everybody. I don't know if you're going to... You don't need to watch it today. You can watch it another day. You can just fumble through. And again, the Blimp needs to have all the controls set up, which is really a bummer. Except that it's super fun. Except for the fact that it's super fun, and why not use it? Put it in there. I guess I will put it in the YouTube chat because there's a one or two people watching. I'll throw that link in there too. That is the first chat of the day. I've gotten everybody gathered around. Very nice. Yeah. Woo. That's cool, man. That is cool. So here's an example of something. One of the things that it actually looks better in 2020. This museum looks a little bit better in 2020. We still have lots of power. Let's put it on this mode, and then I can't. If I turn it off, I don't think we'll get it back. I don't think it'll work again if I turn it off. Okay. Let's go here. And we've already got some cool break stuff happening. I'll be right back. Now that works. And we are live. Boom. Just like that. Red Heron, thank you so much. Did I lose everyone? Everyone's gone. Not everyone. So let's see. Next airport. Let's cruise along in the coast more. Yeah, that was great. Nice show. Oh, look at that. He has a show thing. He has a show emoji. That's very nice. Did I know about that? I guess I did. I'm still on the Red Heron cam. There we go. Now I'm back. I think I have plenty of charge. Our next stop is going to be a little... Oh, I can look at it this way. I can kind of look at it this way. Because I have my little nav map right here. So we're going back out towards the coast. Oh, I thought I could move this around. Oh, I can just go up and down. So Newport's not. Pacific Beach. Pacific Beach is our next stop. And it's just a... We'll probably do a flyby. We don't even need to stop there. And then Newport. Newport has got a lot of sea lions. It's famous for its sea lions. 6 propellers on that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes. It's not. It's a drone that you sit in. This is the Joby. It's a real world aircraft. Comes with this new 2024. It's put out by... The Joby is put out by, get this, Joby Aviation. So they're trying, I think, if I've got this right, they're trying to be the first electric aircraft that's FAA approved. 200 mile an hour top speed, 10 years in development, 1 pilot, 4 riders, 0 operating emissions, vertical takeoff and landing. This is really, really crazy. Yeah, it lands like a helicopter. And you got to learn some new skills, but it doesn't take long. Wait a minute. Now I'm confused about something. Okay. That is what I wanted. There we go. Oh, nope. This setting to turn my head on and off, it doesn't work very well. So if I just pull back, it goes up like a straight up. Not even like a helicopter, like an elevator. Because a helicopter, you have to learn to fly. It's really difficult. Oh, look, there's an ultralight. There's one of those. Haven't flown that yet either. There's just too many things to fly. Oh my gosh, there's a helicopter. And then you put the throttle forward. And that's what moves you forward. I'm going to hit this building. I got to be careful. I've got to be careful. And as soon as your airspeed comes alive, then your nacelles, see, look, it's turning. Look at that. Isn't that cool? They're transitioning. So it's like a VTOL. Actually, it's not like a VTOL. It is a VTOL. Back in World War II, there were, I think there were 3 of those hangars. One of them burned down pretty early after the war, and then another one was torn down because it was too much maintenance. That building also is not, it's not long for the world. So I'm going this way because I'm just kind of going back over towards the beaches. Just headed back towards the beaches. Getting better at landing, but still pretty bad at it. How does it land on a hill? Oh, that's a very good question. How does it land on a hill? We have a question from chat. Let's see. Let's find it. Let me find a hill with very little vegetation on it. There's one over there. I'm betting it'll do fine. We landed it on the beach, and it didn't seem to mind. That sounds fun, though. You're also completely baffled at how the career mode actually scores landings. I've had terrible landings scored better than relative. Yeah. The career mode is not my favorite thing. A lot of people are really digging it, so I'm not going to badmouth it or anything. But there's a lot of... I've seen a lot of stuff about how it's not... Like, there are problems. There are problems with it. So you pull all the way back to slow down. Instead of just pulling back partway, you pull all the way back to slow down. And you put all the way forward, and then if you want to stay at a speed, you put it to neutral. Is that right? Yeah, now look, it'll keep me at that speed. Okay, but I want to slow down. And try and land on this hill. We're going to see how it lands on the hill. I'm looking for the most ridiculous hill that I could find. This is some lovely clear cutting in Oregon. I'm thinking it's going to do just great. Oh, this is amazing. The photogrammetry actually shows the logs in the mountain. It's not three-dimensional, but it shows them. I'm just trying to land on the most like ridiculous hillside. That would obviously be way too much for it to land on. Let's see how it does. Not that ridiculous. Let's just land. Let's go right here. Just try right here. See how she does here. Will it side slip down a hill? Oh, good question. It might. Oh, now I got to get to neutral. Oh, I'm still in the air. I'm not down yet. There it is. Now stop, stop, stop. Go to the ground and stop. Go to the ground and neutral. There we are. There we are. Oh, yeah. See? It's on a hill. Oh, now we got Joey's on a hill. There it is. For the Draco, this is for you, man. This is for you. So that's where the dust was coming off of. There doesn't seem to be dust off of many aircraft. The Draco is one of the best crafted aircraft so far. Who we got here with us? Let me see if my name tags will come back on. That was Flying Teapot. Flying Teapot, not in a teapot today. We'll see how that goes. Pretty sweet. It'll just land out here in the midst of nowhere. And you've got real looking trees, real-ish looking dirt. I mean, you can get out, you know, you can jump out and you can get out here and do the gladiator thing, right? You can go here and you can do like gladiator and rub the dirt on your hands. Except this is all he does. I've got to invent some new moves for this guy. Let's see if we go. No, that's... He won't just like twirl, huh? He won't twirl on his butt. No, not quite. Not stab the sword into the ground. Oh yeah, you've got to do that first. I'm pretty confident that all kinds of weird stuff's going to be added to the sim of that nature. I have, you know, just no doubt. Now, see, I'm too tall is why I'm sticking out of the top. Let's get back in, and then you'll see how I'm sticking out the top. Oh, it's going to do the blinky blinky thing. There it is. See, I'm too tall. I'm still sticking out of the top. Still not good. Ready to go. We are ready to rock. And there's no dust at all from this. I just realized I'm not getting any effects whatsoever from the Joby with a Y. Joby with a Y has no effects. Also putting the throttle the wrong way. There we go. I'm getting dusted. Totally getting dusted. And I don't know. Did they steal the SimFX effects and then not give them anything for it? Is that what happened? I could fly through a tree, right? Yes, man, that. Some of the trees I have not been able to fly through. Some of the trees have been problematic. Here we go. Okay, we're off to the next adventure. Getting no effects with the H160. Well, that doesn't surprise me because they did say... Actually, they said they're fully compatible, so we should get effects with the H160. Yeah, don't know about that. Are those people out there, or is that more boats? That's more people out there. Cirrus Pilot, Cowbell, Wind Dreamer. They're all out there at the beach, having a beach day. Okay, so if I slow it down and I watch it go down to 130 and then I put it in neutral, now I should keep going the same speed. Look at that, it works. Collidable trees, darn it. I think there are some. I have hit a tree and it's wrecked me before. Mr. Burrell Market, I love flying this thing. It is pretty fun, isn't it? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I like how it feels, how the breeze feels going through my hair when I fly it. Or my lack thereof.
500.
Now I've got it set at a speed and it just is sitting here. Look how amazing this looks. I mean, whoa. Whoa! Yeah, that's a nice feature. How your head sticks out. Let's see if my photo will work in this time. Yes, it seems to have worked. It seems to have worked. Going to be a really nice time of day. Oh, I think I'm going to miss Pacific City if I don't turn extremely sharp. Yeah, I think we'll just fly by it and go to Newport. Get back on the coast. This is great. 132 stabbed. I just stabbed it and I'm staying there. I'm right there. A lot of great. If you like low and slow, you like small aircraft, the whole coast is just littered with small airports. It's just covered with them. It's a Sunday cruise. I forgot to announce how this is in-betweener. This is my in-betweener cruise, as I don't have another. I'm not sold on another cruise yet. I think we're going to do the volcanoes of the world. We have seen a lot of volcanoes, but not all of them. So I think I'm going to start that next Sunday. Volcanoes of the world. Just as a different thing to do. Either that, or I'm tempted to retrace my steps on the Amazon. I guess I'll put it up I'll put up another poll. So that is Pacific City, I think. Did I already miss the airport? No, I think it's just ahead. The airport is just ahead. I really like this little nav map in here. Yeah, it's just ahead. So it's like right there. Do I like the display and the view in this? Well, the display to me is a little boring because it's just another computer display. You know, it's not gauges. But the view is fantastic. Especially if I sit like my character. Like, if I sit where my character is sitting, it's really cool. But the view is great. It really is. I thought the airport was right here. Did I pass it? I've flown these areas in all kinds of different planes many, many times. In the sim. In real life, I've only flown to Florence. Which is where we're ending up. This one might be hidden in the woods a little bit. I see where it's supposed to be. Doesn't matter, we're not stopping, but I should get down closer to the... Oh yeah, it's just down here. There it is. There it is. See, isn't that a great little airport? It's a one-way... You can go in and out either way, I guess. But when you go out, you know, the way where the water is, you can't mess up. Either way, I guess you can't really mess up. It has stayed, Cobra, you were right. It stayed at 130 this whole time. Live within an hour or two of the coast in California your entire life, and Microsoft Flight Sim has me shocked at just how many airports absolutely litter the state. Oh, so you didn't know that before. I knew that as a pilot because I've looked at the VFR maps. Thank you for the follow. Abby Avia, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flights. Cheers. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Feel free to sub on the YouTube if anyone's over there. Yeah, California, Oregon, and Washington are just dotted with airports everywhere. I'm not sure why that is. Part of it is farming. There's a lot of farming airports, agricultural airports, firefighting airports. Some of it is World War II airports, but I think people have just always been into flying since the earliest days of flying. So anyone who felt like making an airport made one. The wind is so dead right now. Obviously, our coast doesn't look like this. The Oregon coast, even at the calmest days, has a pretty good surf. Even a very calm day like this, you get surf. But I've never seen that in a sim. They've never really had surf. At least they have water. And if you turn the wind up enough, they have some surf. They have something. It's so quiet. So here's... Oh, I guess it makes noise. It's louder than it's been all day. I don't know why it's making so much sound. Do I have something loud next to me? No, that's just me. Am I firewalling it now, or are people just checking out stuff that I don't know about? Everyone seems to be stalled back there in Pacific City. I didn't realize it was so loud. I said airport, but I said I wasn't going to stop. I said there's an airport. I'm just going to cruise by and stop in Newport. You only listened to some of my words. That right there, that's amazing. Look at that. That looks incredible. That's just a normal sim. That is nothing added on. That looks really amazing. Wow. It looks like everyone stopped but me. I'm the only one that kept going. I'm the only one that listened to me, which is, normal. I'll be stopping very soon because the next airport is right down the beach. Just down the beach in Newport is the next airport. And check out those cliffs as you fly by. They are spectacular. They're outstanding. They're quite amazing. They're quite nice. Newport Municipal, which will have room for all of us. It's just down the street. Room for anyone, and it's big. It's another huge airport that I think must have had commercial service at some point in its career, sometime long ago, but it's got nothing now. I'm really amazed, Cobra, how this is staying right at, after listening to your instructions, it's staying right at the speed that I set it at. Just staying right there. So cool. Pretty much no matter what I do. It's like when I dive, it holds the speed. So it's very much like an autopilot. Well, I think it's... They're not saying this, but I think it's designed to be an autonomous vehicle one day. I think that's their idea, to compete with Bell. Bell has a giant version of this. The fans on the Bell, I forgot what it's called, but they have huge fans. I think they have 4 of them. And they're massive. And theirs is going to be piloted until, the FAA lets them take the pilot out. What city is this? Oh, this is Lincoln City. So this has a really long beach. And they do a lot of kite flying here. They do a lot of sandcastle building. VTOL would probably get crazy. Yeah, I think so. Not only VTOL, but as much as I would like to have packages delivered by drone, I don't think I'm going to want hundreds of drones flying around my neighborhood. delivering everyone else's package. They should only deliver packages to me. I think drone traffic is going to be really crazy. Really, really crazy. And these are so... If this is anything like the actual aircraft, and I'm thinking they probably worked with Joby and it's close, anyone will be able to fly this. I don't know what the cost is. I don't know what the cost is. Let me look. I had the website up. Okay, Joby. How much to get into one of these things? The aircraft made only partially perceptive sound in this editor's view would almost certainly be undetectable against the everyday noise background of an urban environment. Aviation Week. Maybe they don't even have a price yet because it's not that far along. Toyota to invest $500 million in Joby Aviation. Doesn't say when that was, but Toyota invested a bunch of money in them. Joby to launch air taxi service in UAE. Joby flies quiet electric air taxi in New York. Are we at my destination, at my next airport? No. We're at between Lincoln City and Lincoln Beach. Look at these long beaches. These beaches just go on and on and on and on. Okay, so that's great, but how much is it to like go... Oh, they don't have them. They're not saying yet. They're keeping it close to the vest as far as the cost because they're still developing it. Maybe if I dug a little more. Story, careers, investors, newsroom, home. There's nothing like buy, to buy. There's no buy now button on the Joby website. A lot of it's about New York City and how much better it'll be to get around New York City. Yeah, I think the FAA doesn't even know what to do with them yet, so they can't sell them because they can't really sell them without FAA approval. You don't know about that? You don't think it'd be easier to get around New York in a Joby than a car? They're comparing it to a car, not another aircraft. There's another airport, yet another one. Hey, thank you for the follow, Jordan J. Much appreciated. Welcome to the flights. Cheers. Oh, that's right. Some people like to land at every airport for their score. There's another airport for more scores. Right there. That airport is Salids Bay State. S45. Logbook. Thank you, logbook. That's what I was looking for. That was the words. You took the words that never would have made it into my mouth. For more scores than 4 years ago. The tourist helicopters have enough accidents? Do they really? What about the commercial helicopters that fly people to the airport? I forgot the service that I was looking at, but it seemed very inexpensive per month if you did a lot of airport trips. To go from one of the downtown heliports to an airport, they have a monthly fee that to me seemed really cheap. Oh, what were they called? I cannot remember. Blade, yes, Blade. I know they've had accidents, but not many. I mean, less than one a year. So yeah, if you fly, you're going to have accidents eventually. They have millions of hours of time. I think they do pretty well. That's another boat. Charlie Golf 47266 is some sort of boat. Oh, I've sat right on that bridge watching just massive waves before, looking for whales. That's another thing I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm too high right now. I was curious if they had whales in here. They're not actually in Oregon right now because they're seasonal. But the gray whales and I was going to say blue whales. Humpbacks go past here, but mostly gray whales. CG is probably a designation for Coast Guard. Oh, you're right. You're right. It's probably a Coast Guard cutter. There's one out there, too. There is probably a Coast Guard station right here. There's one in Florence. There is a Coast Guard station in Newport. Where are we? Depot Bay? There might be one in Depot Bay. Depot Bay is a very calm bay. So it's good for small boats. Wow, this area, man. Part of this. Oof. This looks cool. Otter Rock is coming up. We won't see anything special. That's just what's coming up. Just what's coming up. And then I have a question for chat when we get to the airport. It's a big question. A big question. I don't even know if it's... Yeah, it's a good time. Oh, but I need to be lower. If I'm going to see any wildlife, I have to be way down here. Oh, it looks like a trawler. Well, they might have substituted a trawler for a Coast Guard boat. You know what I mean? They might not have known. They might not have Coast Guard cutters in here. You can go to YouTube and look up Columbia River. Look up mouth of the Columbia River, and you'll find all kinds of videos of the Coast Guard training there. That's where they go and train. And their boats go straight up and down in these massive waves. It's just crazy. So another thing that's out here that could show up is elk. There's a lot of elk along here. And they're here year-round. The whales I don't expect. We did see dolphins in Hawaii on Cobra's flight. On Cobra's flight on Wednesday, we saw dolphins in the ocean in a little bay. They looked just like the dolphins in 2020, but I thought maybe. If there's an elk, you know where it'll be. It'll be right on the runway. It'll be right where we want to land. There's my airport, just there. Pretty much stay on this line. But man, look at how much better the beaches are. Look, I don't know if you can see that when I'm streaming, but wow. There's so much more texture. They even have the creeks. I mean, you can see where the creeks are coming out of the mountains. The head sticking out just gets me. I wonder if I switch aircraft, if there'll still be a head sticking out. Is that going to be something just unique to me now? Oh, it appears the sun's going down because the sun's going down. Wow. So this must be Newport here. And Newport, Battling Spark cruising by in a jet. What looks like a jet. Who knows what he's in? Maybe he is in a jet. He's going to crash. No. I thought he was going to bite it. So there is a really nice bridge here, but I doubt it will be depicted. Because unless they've done the bridge as a point of interest, they're just, boring. Boring. We are along Highway 1. If any of you are... Oh, there's a bunch of boats. If any of you are near California, Oregon, Washington, you'll know Highway 1. So it goes right through Newport here. And there's a bridge coming up. Yeah, I think there's a bunch of boats in the bay, which is where this sea lions hang out and annoy people. They really annoy people. I was pressing my throttle forward when I wanted to stop. Yeah, the bridge is just generic. It's totally generic. It's too bad. It's a beautiful bridge. Well, we'll fly under it anyway. And then I'm going to come back and look at the ships. Look at them all. Yeti Strong, Gallivant, CG 47302, 47268. Oh my gosh, there's a whole flotilla, but they're underwater. They're underwater. So they do kind of show up when you get closer. This bridge looks a lot like the one we saw the first few minutes of this stream. Oh yeah, everything's underwater here. Oh, bummage. That's no good. Everything is underwater. How's it do in the stunts department? Let's see how she does. Red Heron was doing some stunts. Oh, there's also an aquarium here that's absolutely amazing. I mean, just amazing. The Oregon Aquarium, it's called. I think it's right there. I think that's it right there. And there's a super good breakfast place near here. Okay, as I get closer, the boats come out of the water, so that's good. We still have no... Yeah, flying over them, they were underwater, and then as I'm getting closer, they're kind of coming out of their shell. They're coming out of the water for sure. Yeah, this is looking better. Oh, and do they have cranes? Oh my gosh. There appear to be some cranes here. There seems to be dredging equipment right here. This is pretty cool. Or is that just a boat? Oh, that's a fishing boat. Don't mind me, I am going blind. Yeah, it's just a bunch of boats. But it appears the boat in front of me looks like it might be the research boat for the aquarium. So they do have a giant, very expensive research boat out here that's run by NOAA. Mostly fishing boats, which is what you see. You can go out on the docks. They're also sitting at docks. They're not sitting in the middle of the water. And you can walk out on the docks and check them all out. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. Hold on now. Hold on there. I see something. Oh, there. Look at that. The research vessel. That is the research vessel, and it has a helipad on it. Can we get onto the helipad? Can we get onto the helipad? These boats are very, very detailed once you get up to them. Ooh, can we do this? This would be really cool. Oh, I might be able to do it. It's hard because visually it's really hard. Visually it is very hard, and also I've never flown this before, so it's hard to remember what I'm doing. Don't crash me, and after all this I'll probably sink right through. I'll probably sink right through the thing. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it looks solid. No. Ah! I'm moving when I don't mean to move. There we go. And go down. Reminded that I should try the rotorcraft tutorials. Well, this is not a rotorcraft, though. This is not a rotorcraft. So those won't help you with this. But we do fly rotorcraft every Tuesday here on the flights. Okay, there's a landing challenge. Whoop. There's a landing challenge for everyone in there. Jobies. I'm landed, right? No, I'm not. I'm still not on the boat. Wait a minute. Now it's disappearing and there we go. There we go. No, go over there. I see. The height's just wrong. No. Get back down. Yes, right there. And then stop. Why aren't you stopping? There it is. This helipad is solid. It's a solid helipad. Is there anyone else out there who likes to land on helipad? Look at all the boats. Uh-oh, I'm going to fall off. Okay, let's... I think the boat is moving. Yeah, I think it's moving. I am now out here. I hope I didn't lose everyone by doing that. I really hope I didn't lose everyone. And where am I? Oh, I'm just straight up. Okay, let's go back down. Go back down. Boat is indeed moving. Oh, that's too cool. I'm supposed to be going down. I guess it's just slow. It's just very, very slow. It descends at, what, 100 feet per minute? Oh, because I'm supposed to be closer by this time? Now I lost the boat that I landed on. Oh, is that it? There's the Apache. Am I right over it? I am. I'm right over it. So I should stop right here and see if anyone else wants to try it. Give it a try. Land. Oh, and does everyone else have it? Does anyone else have it? Does everyone else have it? Does it exist for everyone? Disco Jaden does not. You have to have your traffic on. You don't have the same boat. Oh, too bad, because you do have boats. Sadly, not for me. How odd. It is a figment of your imagination. Well, that's not surprising, I guess. So I'm the only one that has it? See, I know it's real because I can prove it. It's right there. I'll take a picture. No, what I'm going to do is this. And take a little screenshotage. No one will know I crashed. Anyway, terrible screenshot. Okay, now I'll go to the airport. You have boats, but others. And they are kind of crashed into each other, so who knows? It's similar to the last sim. Very similar. You get what you get. Just going to head to the airport and put it down. And actually, I'll ask now, do people want to keep flying the Joby, or do you want to see me attempt to fly a Blimp? The Blimp. I've got a cursory understanding of it. If everyone switches, they'll have to set up their controls again, so, you don't have to switch. Mr. Bull Market says Blimp. One for the Blimp. The Blimp is very hard. I did watch a video that I put in here. Where's my airport? Finding the airport is a little difficult. Oh, now things are just dots because I turned the labels off. Look at how the weather is coming in. I might have to switch it back to daytime. Where's the airport? Oh, it's out here ways. The airport is a little ways out. Is that right? You flew the Blimp around Key West yesterday. I tried to fly it and was not... Oh, yeah. The airport's actually down the beach just a ways. A little bit. It's just right down here. It's big. Shouldn't be too hard to find. There it is. What's that? Oh, it's saying my energy is low. My energy is a little low, man, but come on, I'll get it back. It's cool. We'll get it back when we get into it, after we take another break or get some coffee. I'll get some more energy. Don't worry about it. You load on the runway, let it freak out, hit escape, then restart flight, and it should behave. Okay. Yeah, the video I saw had it from cold and dark, and I thought I won't do that because that takes forever. I actually set it up to have 2 throttles and everything. I took some time with it. And I just stopped way too early for this runway. It is tricky getting the timing of this little Joby. Joby chopper. Come on. Just a little bit further. There we go. A little bit further. Go down to the ground. Down to the ground. There we go. And it really won't land hard. I think it has built-in stupidity control. You know? I think it's a built-in, no, you're not going to wreck me control. You can hit the little button on the throttle with a long press and it will decelerate to way if you have one. You can hit the little button on the throttle with a long press and it will decelerate to waypoint if you have one set. I don't have that set. There's an Airbus A330. First time I've seen one of those. Today. Actually looks pretty nice, man. It looks pretty nice. So I've got 2 votes. 2 votes for the blimp. Anyone else have a vote? Oh, I'm not on the ground. I thought I was on the ground and I'm not. There we go. Now, pull the throttle back to neutral. It's not stopping. There it is. Now it stopped. Okay. Now I'm on the ground. Now I can jump out. Let me see about getting a blimp loaded. There's Cobra, there's Disco Jaden, there's Wingtip. Have I lost everyone for the Sunday cruise? There's the, oh, they're way out there. Everyone's way out there. Oh, are you at the, what's it called? Are you at the, airport? Like at the airport part of the airport? Like where you're supposed to be? Red Heron is just there. Yeah, it appears that's where everyone is. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna load as I watch this. I'm gonna load the blimp. No, I actually have to turn off my camera because it gets annoying when you're loading things. I mean my head tracking, not my camera. Go to main menu. Yes, back to main menu. Main menu. Oh, I hope this doesn't crash because I have the map loaded. Free flight. Also, I'm also hoping that my stuff stayed. Wonder if Rotorcraft would make more sense on HOTUS. Well, I use a HOTUS. That's what I use. That's what I have over here, and it works great for me. Oh, my camera. Because I fly planes too. I fly planes and helicopters. So this is my throttle. This is my I'm sorry, this is my collective. This is my throttle. The throttle's only used really on startup for most helicopters. You're going to fly the 737, go for it. You find it best to slow with 0% throttle, and you can use that auto hover to go to 0 speed. It's 0%. Oh, I thought middle was 0% throttle. Use the auto hover. I didn't even know there was an auto hover. I didn't even know that. Oh, you like that? I'm not wild about how that flies, but it's, you know, it's fun. So who was asking about a count, an aircraft count? Marco was asking, if you go to the marketplace, does it give you that? No, it does sell on the marketplace. Other? No, it doesn't really ever tell you how many aircraft you have. So you can't keep score like we used to. You can't keep score in the same way as we used to. So many planes to try out still. But this will be my trial of the blimp. This will be my blimp trial. Then it'll be out of my blood and I can move on. That is the Boeing I was talking about. The cargo freighter Boeing. And then you have the standard Boeing. There it is. I don't think there's any liveries, right? Yeah, that's how mine is. My marketplace is still coming soon. It just shows me the things that I have. I don't think there's no liveries. Buy more liveries or official. So it looks like they're going to make it harder for us to have every livery in the world that we want to have. It's going to be different. Going to be different. And where did I just load out of? That was smart to keep track of where you were. We're at Kilo Oscar November Papa. This much I know. That is where we currently are. There we go. Thanks. So we only have one more airport. I'm not in danger of getting in too much trouble. We just have one more airport. I'm clicking through and looking at some things in the background, things I don't need to be looking at. But now we will do the... Oh, I'll put in the Blimp video again. If anyone wants to... This guy talks really fast, but he does explain it pretty well. And if you watch that, you'll realize how I didn't really grasp it very well. How I didn't get it all. Yeah, Parable of Trees. Cheers to you too. Welcome in. How are you? Did I read that right? Parable of Trees. What did I just put in here? Hold on, I'm looking for what I just put in my own chat. Newport, Oregon. I really should know Newport Municipal because it's not that far from me. So if we just go there and we say start flight. Now, someone said you end the flight and you restart it. You jump in and then you restart it. I got it right. All right. Nice screen name. You know what I didn't do, though? I didn't check my settings for people's. Oh, well, I got it right. Hey, this is correct. It doesn't have the dude in the way. The truck is not in my way. Oh, I need to pull the throttles back because I do have these set. So I need to pull those back. And I don't know if I can just float here. I might have to hit escape. I wonder if I can just float here for a minute. Like, where will I be if I take a 6-minute break? All right, I'm going to be back in 6 minutes. Got to get some coffee. Blimps are pretty simple, complex air vehicles, almost like a helicopter, but very different. That's a really good way of putting it. So if you learn how to fly one, they're pretty simple. But up until then, you're in trouble. Then you set your VTOL controls. I set my Blimp controls, if that's what you mean. And this one is not, it's not stopping where I thought it would. My controls still work. They still work. Let me see. What is the key to stopping this? I think I would need to do this or just, maybe I need to do, I'm trying to turn the engines in a way that it might stop. And then turn them on. Talk about a train. No, that's not doing it at all. Is there an anchor command? Is there like an anchor? Oh, there is somewhere. I don't know where it is. Oh, smart. Ah! You're going to hit that. Active pause. It might work. It might break everything. Active pause sometimes works. Sometimes it breaks the world. Okay, back in 6 minutes. Enjoy this break show. Second, I'll get you something. We'll get something going here right about like that. There you go. go. It says, here we go. Whoa. 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 I just saw a crash. Did you guys see that? I just saw, and now he's back. He was able to go into the ground and back. I'm still on pause. I'm having to make coffee. So as soon as my coffee goes off, I have to run into the other room. I can't get it to stop. I have been able to do a couple of little things. You see, I can turn the engines, and I have this all the way back. The throttle's all the way back. It is running. So that right there is telling me what position the engines are in, but it's not stopping any. They're not stopping. It's just continuing on its merry way forward. I'm gonna put it back on pause so I can hang out here for a few more seconds. Because once my coffee goes off, I have to go get it. Oh, I thought I just saw someone that could help me, but it's a cat. I'll be right back. I am now solidly in the turf. Oh, I left my mic open, didn't I? I left my mic open. You probably heard me walking out and walking back in. There's a sky crane. Okay, let's see what I can do here. The problem I'm having when I take control pause out, I've only got that far to figure out how to get up in the air. Once I'm in the air, I can do better. Flying default, love the Blimp. It has a mind of its own. It does indeed. But there are lots of things you can do to take it back to, oh, look, this is all set up and it's got my little nav maps in it and everything. Nah, take the pause off. Okay, so now I think I want to go here and I think I want to punch it and it should go up. Nope. It's not doing it. It's not. There it is. There it goes. No. It's not going up. There it goes. Right? Is it going up? It's going up. I have it full back. Elevator full back. It's going 40. Okay. Now I got to get it out of the red. Get it out of the red here. And look, I'm in the air. I made it. I'm in the air. Now you have to fix this trim. That is the motors. That is the tilt of the motors. So if I tilt it this way, then I'm like that. And I guess, and now it's taking me up. Going up. It's the opposite of what I would have thought. And then go level, go to neutral. Oops. No, not quite. Oh, other way. Okay, okay. And that kind of trims you out. And then you have these things, which I don't understand at all. These are the ballast to give you better trim. Now, this is all the way in the red. I don't know what that means. We're basically floating with this at neutral. The nose is floating up, so I think that means you pull this. Oh, that's probably far enough. That's probably long enough. It's probably good. Now, the really hard part is going to be stopping. Okay, we're going too fast, so bring these back. And then there's some possibility that you can turn with the nose is still up too far, so I'm going to pull this one and see if that brings the nose down. And once you pull it, it works. So those are like the ballast levers. Those are the ballast levers. That control yaw with a joystick? It is, it probably would. I have the, oh, here, let me put my cameras back on. Oh, I lost my control camera. It died. I didn't have it plugged in. It's just a phone. So I lost the controls. But I have the throttles separate throttles, and then I have the joystick for this, which is the elevator and the rudder. That's the rudder. So your pedals, sometimes your pedals will be automatically stuck to the rudder. Now, for some reason, this is still showing in the red. I don't know what that means, but I think it means it's something to do with this, I think. And that is the gauge. Oh, yeah, that's the gauge there. So those are supposed to be in the middle more. Let me let some air out of this one. Nope, they're like up there. This is a whole confusing thing. That's Florence right there, and we're gonna just go right by it because I'm like going up in the air. So I just pushed my nose down a little with the motors. No, that's doing the opposite. That's doing the opposite. Let me take air out of the front. Let me try this. I think you're dropping water. Are you dropping water? Can you see? No, you can't see a thing. You cannot see a thing. It's amazing I've gotten this far, isn't it? Now you kind of wait. Oh, let me pull this back. That's probably the main thing. Let me try doing this and see if I go down. Oh, yes. There we go. Debo Fly is, with the 207A, is at the airport already. Now that's what we want. Except I want you to continue to go down. So that's out of the red. That's good. If I pull the middle ones. It's slowing down too fast. My airport, we're already at Florence Airport, which just amazes me. It just absolutely blows my mind. Isn't it? Hey, Andrew Kind, how you doing? You're the first chat on the YouTube today. Most of the chat's on the Twitch, but nice to see someone jump in on YouTube and say hello. It really isn't, I mean, that's why we, look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. And it does fly, like, it does have like all the blimp controls. It's not just, they didn't just stick it in here and say, have fun. I hope you like this toy. No, it actually has a lot of controls. And you've got to, look at that. You've got a big compartment in here for passengers. You can bring people along. I bet this will fly a long ways as well. Now, my thing is, how exactly do I get down to that airport down there where Debo Fly is? I'm gonna need more power. I'm not fast enough. I'll try just nosing it down. Stopping when I get down there might be an issue. That might be a little bit of a problem. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I forgot, all of my beverages are gone. I made coffee for myself, and I took my water in there to make coffee. So what if I go like this? I am now adjusting the engines. I'm adjusting the tilt of those. And I'm going to keep doing that and see if it'll tilt down. So I'm just going to go like that. Also, everything you do, you have to wait, right? So you adjust and wait. And then once it's done something, you go back to neutral. You want to go back to like a neutral position so you don't slam the nose into the ground. That didn't work. I'm wrong. Go back to here and keep going towards the ground. There it is. 60's probably okay-ish. Let's try a turn. Look at that, it kind of turns. Oh, wow. I got it to turn. And what kind of winds do I have right now? I have, of course, this is when the wind would pick up. I've got 4 knots. I've just got 4 knots at 130. So hardly any. If you get hardly any wind at all, you're probably going to be, you know, in big trouble in this. Big trouble. Big trouble in little Blimpy. There's another one. How many blimps do we have here? We've got at least 2. Can you land on the blimp, Red Heron? Is it solid? Wouldn't that be cool? There's another one. Teapot is in a blimp. We've got a nice R66 here. Serpico is in the R66. I thought my airport was dead ahead. I could be wrong. Maybe I have further to go than I'm thinking. Oh, I do. I have a little further to go than I thought. I'm not anywhere near where I was trying to be. Oh yeah, we got a good little journey to go. So I could pick it up to, well, I'm at 60. 60's good. Let me neutral it out and see what happens. We'll just hang here and I might get just a flight, like a 60 knot flight over the beach. So we are now at Bayshore, Bayshore, oh, Waldport. We're in Waldport. Another fantastic Oregon coast community. We're nearly at sunset. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. We need to do a thing, as someone often says. Here we go, like this. Oh, really? No, like that. And then we do this. Wow. Okay, wow. It's really not bad, huh? It'll make a little speed. Look at the detail on this thing. 2024 rocks. It doesn't make me coffee though, so I have to do it myself. That part's not good. But you know, at this speed, I've got plenty of... Oh, look, my head doesn't stick out. Look at that. Don't hit the mountain, dude. This is how people used to travel, in style. Nah, that is sweet, man. That is pretty sweet. I gotta find my buttons. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I haven't even looked in the back, actually. Let me go back there. Let me see if we cruise back here. Look at that. We got a first aid kit. Oh, we've got the door. We probably don't want to open that now. But the seating, this is all first class. It's all first class seating. Plenty of luggage space. See, look at those seats. I think they actually stole those for a first class jumbo jet. What's back there? Oh, that must be the lav. That must be the lav there. I doubt you can go back there. Oh, no, that's the laboratory. Right there. And then that's something. Who knows? Oh, I have no button set to get back to the front. That'll do it. So I need to go up. Does anyone remember how I went up? I think I did this, and I pulled this. Yes. A little power. Don't need much, though. I'm pretty good. Whoa, that's too much. Back to neutral. There we go. Yeah. Keep pulling back. I'm just gonna go over the mountains. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. I thought I lost everyone, but I just have the labels turned off. I just turned the labels off momentarily. It's just too fun. So we've got one. Where's another airship? One other. The coast is probably a better route. Crazy. Okay, let's see if we can turn. I can indeed turn. I'm so I really want to, at least you don't have to worry about a stall, right? Yeah, some very nice amenities. It's a sweet ship. It's pretty sweet. Let's see if we can keep it together. So a lot of it is the nacelles, the engines, and how you set them. That's how you get the uppy downy. Still got a lot of people flying with us. I think Flying Teapot is in a blimp. Got another airport to capture for your logbook. Okay, now it's funny. I don't feel like I am firewalling it. I was told not to let that go in the red, and I think what that is, I think that's ballast. Let me pull some out here and see if my nose goes down. Oh, I see. Okay. No, it's going to stay in the red. The nose is staying up. This is equal. Oh, it's slowly coming down. It's just slow. You got to be really, really relaxed. You just got to go with the flow on this one. I'm at 3,000 feet. That's a little bit more. I don't want to be quite that high. Because... Oh, there's my coffee. I came back in from doing all the work. Thank you. So the main thing I would need to learn is this ballast system. This here, I don't understand. Let me take some out of here and see if that gets me straight. That's just some weird stuff. Still climbing. I don't want to climb. Stop climbing. Oh, I wonder also, am I... Oh, no, that's neutral. Unable to rotate fans, so it's quite challenging. So you have to set up a control for that right there. And for that right there, let me see what the control is. You have to set up a buttons or something on your controller. So I have it on my Gladiator Evo. And it's like your trim, except it's called increased vertical thrust or it's left pilot. Oh, so that's this side. Decrease and increase vertical thrust. And that's what that is. So decrease and increase vertical thrust changes your engine position. So that's going to put me up. And if I do this, that is going to send us back down. So it's weird because it's weird. It doesn't make sense. But I think I'm now blowing the air up into the balloon. And so that sends me down. And then the other way, I'm blowing the air onto the ground, and that sends me up. That's what I think. Any opinions? And without that, it's very tough. It's very tough. And then the ballast, like, fine trims it, but I haven't got that figured out. Let me let some more out of the back and see if that straightens me out more. And then if it goes the wrong way, I'll let air... Yep, it went the wrong way. So let me let more out of the front. And, like, wait a minute. I think that did almost nothing. It didn't do a thing. Maybe I just needed to do that. Just equalize it a bit. I'm just keep climbing. I just keep climbing, and I think I just spilled coffee on myself. No, I'm good. Stop climbing now. Let me pull these. Let's pull some of those. What's that do? Nothing? I'm getting very nose high. So let me... See, I was thinking I'm pulling ballast out of the nose. Oh, but that would make the nose lighter. Maybe this is doing it now. It's finally this. I need it to descend. I've only got about 20 miles to get back down into the airport. So we're about halfway down. My ground speed is 56 miles. Okay, this is annoying me. Now I'm going to pull this one for a long time. That should make the... Oh, that's doing it. Because that should make the back lighter, which would make the front heavier. So that might be working. Just leave it open. See if that works. There we go. There's another blimp overtaking. Put that back up. I like how I've got radar. I'm not sure what that is. If that's weather radar. Oh, I see. I'm not level there. Oh, let's put this way. Will that put me down or up? I should put my nose down. Now fix your wizard. Fix my wizard. Not sure what that is, fix my wizard. It started to descend and now it's stopping. I would like you to descend some more. Pull that down. There it goes. I can also just do this. Ooh, careful. Ooh, now it looks like we're just headed right into the ground. The advice worked. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. It's fixed. Thank you, you're a wizard. Okay, now I got you. That's really the whole point of streaming and stuff, to try and help people out and have a good time. Getting a little fast. I might be getting a little fast. I'm supposed to stay under 50. That's your top speed there. Do you know that 60 Kittens is putting the engine in the red? Oh, that's what's putting the engine in the red. Okay. Slowing. Now this appears that I've lost all my ballast. Now it's not. Did I leave one of these open? Oh, I left that like that. Oops. I did something strange. I may have just dumped all my ballast. Oops. Okay. We're getting it together. We are getting it together. We are descending, which is what I mainly... My first order of business. I must descend, or I'm never going to get there. We have a lot of backup. We have a lot of escorts. A lot of escorts. We have several other airships here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Pull up, pull up, pull up. There we go. It's weird because it's basically like flying a whale. If you think flying the beluga is like flying a whale, this is actually like flying a whale. And it'd be hard to get down close enough to the ocean to see a whale in this thing. I wonder, do we have any lights? Are there any lights? All that stuff is on. Oh, there's a nav light. Standby landing lights are on. Batteries. Oh, this was supposed to be full forward, I thought. Unlocked. Okay, we want to put that full forward. That's one thing. Maybe partly my problem. I may have run out of ballast, though. Also, I guess some of these gauges are broken. Something else I saw in the video there is probably that one. Some of these don't... Oh, no, they're working now. In his video, well, the cylinder head temperature is not working at all. RPM, we're just shy of the red. Very interesting. Oh, that probably does work because there's nothing out there right now. There's nothing at all in the weather radar. Nothing there. I feel like I left all these open. Did I leave them all open? No? Oh, maybe I did. That's very strange. Because that thing is dead. It's like I lost it all. Uh-oh, don't do that. Now I can't descend anymore. Try that. Oh, there's the firefighting air tractor. That aircraft is awesome. I've got to fly that sometime. Okay, the air valves on the left are not ballast. They decompress the helium based on the float gauges there. So what does that mean? Isn't that a way to create ballast? Also, now it looks like the front two are open. There we go. I just don't quite understand what that means. Oh, and this, no, one of these is open. This one, something's open. Wait, now those, I think that's neutral, right? And, oh, this one's still open. Now, we want these to be in the middle. This one's still down at the bottom. It's very confusing. Still figuring it out. I can do a straight and level easy. I'm getting close to straight and level. I'm getting very close. I'm just ascending a little now, but I don't want to be too high to get back down into Florence. I think we're very near the Sea Lion Caves. A Seat Ahead Lighthouse is coming up. So out here, out there is a lighthouse in reality. There's nothing there in the sim. It's the most photographed lighthouse in the U.S. But we don't get it. We don't have it yet. Wingtip 59 is escorting. Very nice. Very nice escort. kind of digging it. I mean, the detail on most of these things is pretty good. There's a lot of people not enjoying their sim, and that's really too bad. I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can. I know there are problems, like for instance, one of the planes that I bought in the super special package, the Premium Deluxe, doesn't work, that being the Cessna steam gauge. I don't even see how that's possible. Key West looks a lot better in 2024. And this coast looks a little better. This actually looked pretty good in 2020. It looks better in 2024. Definitely, the detail is upped. The aircraft look, I think, a lot better. The weather looks a little bit better. The planes that work better. The planes and helicopters that fly and like they work, they fly better. Definitely. The helicopters' gauges still are bunged up. The best helicopter that I've flown is the R-22, which is not supposed to even be in the sim yet. More to fly. I really miss my 407 upgrade from SimFocus that you can't get in this sim yet. So it's just gonna get better. It's just gonna get better and better and better. Oh, let me check in over here. Do one of these. There we go. Check it out. Oh, that's great. Here is this big old long beach, just goes on forever and ever. I messed up something. I had it nice and trimmed out, and then I had to touch something. I went and touched something, and it's not nice and trimmed out any longer. The heck. Oh, I know. I see what I did. I touched this. This wants to be like that. And that might have to do with those helium valves. Links are not okay. You can know there's I already put a link in for a video for flying the blimp. You can always send me links in a whisper, and then I can throw them in. But because of the, what's it called? The mod, the auto mod, doesn't let links go in. And that's from a long, long time ago, but I kind of going to still go with it. Let me throw this back in there again. Here is the video I used to get started. I think if you study that video longer than me, look at how good those dunes look. If you study that for a bit, I think you'll get a really good handle on it. But I learned about the trim here. I learned about this right here, and that's been helpful. I learned about these valves, but not enough, obviously. I learned about the engines. Oh, I'm really cranking it. Let me pull that back again. What else did I learn? That you have to wait. If you want it to do something, you've got to wait. There's no, Oh, the forums on Microsoft. Yeah, I'll throw that in. Someone on Microsoft forums had like a tutorial, stuff about the blimp. Thank you. Thanks for that. So my airport is just ahead, and I'm trying to, God, I've got the sun right in my eyes. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Like, what's a good way? Fly-by-wire. It's not. You have to plan maneuvers in advance. Yeah, right. That's a very good way of putting it. Fly-by-wire, it's not. Actually, is that my airport? Yeah, that's my airport. I'm fairly certain that is it. This is where the scenery for the Juice Goose is. Right by the Juice Goose scenery that we don't have yet. Hopefully we'll get that soon. Definitely a vehicle that requires some serious planning. So I should probably pull the engines back and begin my, see if it will slow for me. I don't see the airport yet. At this point, I feel like I should see the airport. Oh, is it way over there where those folks are? It might be. Let's go over there. Okay, so we'll just turn. Look at that. I might have to change the time of day. I'm paranoid that I'll lose everyone if I change the time of day. Because, you know, that sun is right in my eye. But if I change the time of day, it might switch from live players to something else. I know it does with the weather. Oh, really? Can I just do that a little bit? Okay. I think that made almost no difference. Oh, I planned too far ahead. Now I have no power. All right, that I need more power than that. More than that. Oh, jeez. All right, all right. We're good. We're not going to go into the trees. Not going to go into the trees. You lost everyone. Airman says, you've had a breakthrough. You've had a breakthrough with the sim? Or with life in general? Did you find out that pumpkin pie is the answer to everything? Or do you mean specifically with the simulator? Yeah. I'm starting to lose it a little bit. I think I'm being impatient. I do want to find I do want to see the airport now. Airport show up now. Pumpkin pie with whipped cream is always the answer. Oh, I'm with you 100%. 100%. And some people don't like pumpkin pie. I don't get it. It's not something I can understand. Not liking pumpkin pie. I can see there's the airport right on my map. It's right there. It's pretty much right over the city. I think I'm good at this speed for now because it does slow quickly. It does slow very quickly. Trying to get it like to around 40. Oh, there it is. I see the airport. There it is. Okay, let's slow it. Let's see if we can slow slowly. Slow it slowly. And vanilla. Oh, vanilla ice cream. Yeah, I can't eat ice cream so much anymore, but yes, indeed. Vanilla ice cream is a wonderful thing to have with anything. Vanilla ice cream and cheese is good. Control surfaces trim, that is not ballast. Balloon it trim. Okay, I'm slowing. This is good. This is what I want to do. And I actually want to tilt down and slow some more. Because, see, I can just kind of head that nose into... Somewhere there's a place to bring the truck out, too. And I don't know where that is. There's a button to bring out the mast. The truck and the mast. But I don't know where it's at. Look at all these dunes. This is fantastic. This is going to be the end of our flight. I hope it ends well. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to go down with this. I need to go like that. And help me out. Help me tilt it down. Right? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I think when I get close, I can just pull it in. Tilting the engines down will also pull you down. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm tilting it down. There we go. There we go. I'm so close. Everyone beat me here. Even though I was firewalling this blimp like mad. Probably shouldn't say that, firewalling and blimp in the same, like, breath. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I'm trying... oh, it's getting out of hand. It's not doing what I want. I do have separate throttles, so I can do this, see? Yeah. I go all the way... No, like, I'm using my... Does it have wheels? It does have wheels. Okay. Now, if I just knew how to bring the truck out, that would be cool. Or how to stop it completely. If I go all the way that way and put a little power in, will that stop you? It's doing it. I tilted them all the way one way. I think that's stopping it. Oh, that stopped it. Okay, truck. How do I... Oh, if I only knew how to bring the truck in. Mission power, fuel cutoff, Augs master. There's a button for the truck. I know there is. Cabin lighting, main, emergency, port battery. What? Fuel no, don't want those. Most is, mass. Oh, mass is ATC. Oh, so we go up here. There's no ATC here, but I should be able to call for it anyway. Nope. Tune traffic. Yeah. Oh, I've got to be somewhere where there's ground control. Also not in use. Like, it's telling me my radios are not in use. There's a little... I think there's a little glitch in the ATC systems. I think there's a bit of a glitch in the ATC. It's not letting me do anything. Okay, so much for that. So I don't get the mast. Yeah. Thank you. That was... But I'm stopped. Can you believe this? I mean, come on. Come on, folks. That's amazing. Let's have a little something in the chat. I stopped a balloon. And all you folks are still here. Airman, Rad Pilot, Ranley, Flying Teapot, Mr. Marco, Debo Fly, Red Heron, Turf Ferguson, Dipe, Nova Stuff, Dano's here twice in 2 different airplanes. Thank you so much for flying along. Wingtip. Is that Mars level? Merix level? The Berry Hawk. The Berry Hawk is here in the very next plane I want to check out. That's a very nice little plane right here. Thank you all for flying along. This is going to be the end of our flight today because I stopped an airship and it worked. And I still can't believe it. I really should just kind of... I feel like I should kind of quit while I'm ahead. We will be back. I hope to be back Tuesday, but I have jury duty. Bah. I have jury duty, so I have to, make a phone call and see if they want me the night before. So if the plan will be late. That's what I'm trying to say. Landing that was hilarious. Great flight. It worked. I cannot believe it worked. Thanks for flying along. And we will see you all, if not Tuesday, then Thursday. Tuesday is our helicopter flight. Thursday is Thursday Thunder, where I'm still checking out the sim. So I will figure out some kind of Thursday Thunder-ish thunder. I would like to fly the A400, but that's going to call in sick. To jury duty? Yeah, you can't really do that. I'm going to play the lottery. I'm going to hope that I don't get it. But if I have to go sit there, I mean, I think they pay me like $5 if I have to show up and then not get called on the jury. I get like $5 or $6, man. That could almost pay for my coffee. Thanks a lot, Airman. Take care, everyone. We will see you next time as soon. Oh, and say hello to the next streamer. We will do a raid because I told someone in an interview that I do that. I had an interview the other day. Someone wanted to know about me as a streamer. I told her that I did that. Wear a tinfoil hat. Well, I'm going to try and do that verbally. I'm going to try and do that verbally as far as the tinfoil hat. Indeed. Okay. See everyone soon. Nice. As always, awesome shot. Right through the tree. Ah, it's beautiful.
Hey everybody, welcome.
That's a cool show.
We're early on in our flight, so if you guys want to join in, you're welcome. We're flying from Kitimat in BC to where was it, Bella Coola tonight. Yeah, things are well.
Cool. What's happening?
Wolf, how did you get the plane down there?
Um,
Psycho.